Hey guys, it's Paula from workwithpaula.com. I thought that in this video I talk a little bit about how important it is to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. I know that sounds kind of cliche, you hear that a lot, like-minded individuals, but the more into this industry I get, the more I find that that's really true, that what a large part of what keeps you motivated is being surrounded by people that are going to uplift you, people that have the same mindset as you, like-minded people. So, on Team Easy Money, we are all of the same mindset. We're all go-getters. We're all, we all uplift each other. We encourage each other. If you're ever feeling a lack of motivation, all you need to do is visit the IC chat, the private chat we have going on Facebook, and you're going to become immediately uplifted and motivated. So, it's very important to surround yourself with like-minded people and to keep in constant communication with them, because you're going to find, obviously it's going to be very rare that your friends and family are going to be in this industry too. So you have to make sure that you have friends in the industry, that you have people that are going to keep you motivated and understand what you're going through. Because, I find sometimes that I'll be talking to someone that I knew before I got into the industry, and they're still at that same mindset they were at, when I started in the industry. So, you can only take so much of those people, because you start feeling frustrated. You start feeling like, am I living in some crazy land where I'm the only one who thinks this way and everyone else is, trying to convince me to, fall into their same patterns of mindset, that sort of mindset of helplessness or laziness or expecting things to be handed to you. A lot of people have that mindset. You'll find, some of your old friends or your family members having that sort of complainer mindset, as if they expect things to just be handed to them, or they feel entitled to something. I think that's a problem in America. There's a lot of entitlement, like people think they're entitled to some sort of handout. But so you have to surround yourself with go-getters, with people that know you have to go after what you want, and people that, even when you're feeling completely drained of energy and like you can't even make another move, you see them and you're like, okay, there are no excuses. Let's go. Let's motivate, because, some of the people on the team are such go-getters. It's like, there's no excuse, when you see them performing, when you see what they're doing, even if you don't feel like, maybe shooting a video, or, if you don't feel like doing something, you're like, okay, I thought I couldn't push myself any further. Yeah, I can push myself further. Look at what that person's doing, So that's why you need other people, you need to bounce off of their energy. You need to be lifted up by them. If maybe you're not feeling that strong, you ride off of someone else's strength. Or if they're not feeling that strong, they ride off of your strength. So, this is a people industry. This is an industry where you need your team. You need to be close to your team. You need to be in constant communication with your team. And it's not just your immediate team of, the people you recruited and that are under you. It's also the whole team of Team Easy Money. So that is what's so important, and having access to training groups and private chats and masterminds, and, just to be able to brainstorm with each other and mastermind and talk and make friends and ask questions, not just the type of questions that you would ask, about maybe like technical issues, or, questions that you would ask to like an Ingresso rep, like a tech support, but questions that can only be answered by people you're friends with, like more personal type of questions. I hope I'm being clear about that, about what I mean. But, just certain things you're not, you have to kind of feel a camaraderie and a friendship already to ask those sort of things, or to ask them about their experiences with a certain issue. So it's just, this is all a relationship industry, a people industry, a networking industry. It's very important to network, to have a group, to have a team, to have a community, and to all be going toward that goal together. So, the people who are dead serious about this, dead serious about making it, those are the people within the inner conversations going on Facebook, because sometimes you bring people into the team, but they fall out, maybe you bring a recruit in and they go inactive. You can't make people stay. You can't make people want this like you want it. You can't, there are very few that really want this and are really going somewhere. And it's wonderful to be partnered with those people and to know we're all going somewhere together. We're going to make it. So, it's sad when I look back at certain people that I knew, when I started in the industry, and that were saying they were going to make it and wanted to make it, but they didn't do what it took. And they're still at that same place they were when I first started. And it's sad. But I guess some people just don't have it in them. They don't have what it takes. But when you find those people who have what it takes, and you find those people that are exactly like you, it's, oh my God, it's like a godsend, because you can really start feeling frustrated talking to people that are not in the industry, or even people in the industry that are not as go-getters as the core people on Team Easy Money, the people who really want it, the people who are on Facebook every day talking in our private chat and motivating and because there's a core within a core, it's there are the people on the team, but then there are the people on the team, the people who you just keep seeing them, the ones that stand out, the ones that really want it. So, very important to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. I know that sounds cliche. I know people are always saying that, like-minded individuals, but it is true. If you didn't have those people, where would you be? Who would you be talking to about this stuff? Because there are very few people in the industry, then there are very few people in the industry that really want it and are going someplace. So if you had to talk to those people that you were friends with before you got into the industry who aren't in the industry, they just don't understand certain things. And sometimes they try to drag you down to their lower kind of a mindset. They're giving up kind of a mindset. It's like they gave up on life. They just are like, no, we have to, just accept what society tells us to accept. We have to just go to some job we hate, and we can't be entrepreneurs, and we can't have anything for ourselves. And I can't find work right now. And the economy and the this and the that. You have to go for what you want. So you can only take so much of those kind of people. And then you can only take so much of the people in the industry that aren't really doing what it takes. Just if you are lucky enough to find that core group of people, those people where you're going to make it together, you're going to get to where you're going, where you're trying to go. And when you get there, it's going to be a celebration. You're going to be like, yeah, we did it. And we hung in there and we did it together. So, if you guys want to get with us and not be one of the ones that falls out, the ones that stay for a month and then go inactive, click the link in the description of the YouTube video or nearby. If this is embedded on my site or wherever you're seeing this, there'll always be a link nearby. And of course, after you join, contact me on Facebook to be added to the various groups. We have different trainings depending on what level you're on. And we have a masterminds, private chats going on, but you have to prove that you're really here with us, that you're here to stay. And then you'll get more into the inner circles and more into private chats. Why we're not going to just add anybody if the people aren't serious, if the people are just going to leave in a month. So it's crazy how this all works. It's like the amount of people that you start out with in the beginning and then they all drop out. They don't make it to the end. It's sad. The people you look back on and you're like, okay, they didn't have what it took, you know. So they're still in that same place they were. It's sad. I don't want to make fun of people too much, but okay. All right, guys, so click the link, and I just thank God for people who think the same way as I do. Okay, later. Bye.